Hey, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Unless you've been playing in the market, it's a happy Cinco de Mayo. What a bloodbath today. Now, we were expecting it yesterday. So, you may be looking at your portfolio and going, what in the hell happened? Yesterday, the markets reacted so favorably to the 50 basis point hike by the Fed. Today, everything crashed. I mean, Bitcoin right now is down 7.93% from 24 hours ago. And that is an interesting question. So the market shot all over the world, everything almost simultaneously. And I read a really interesting take on this today. Basically, when the market shot up yesterday after that 50 basis point hike, that's not what the Fed wanted. So the Fed actually wanted the market to crash or come down. Some of these overpriced stocks to come down and overpriced based on whoever's judgment, right? So when the market jumped the other direction, the odds of the Fed putting up 100 basis points or 75 basis points on the next raise as opposed to another 50 went up significantly. The Fed said, oh, we can, maybe escalate this. So the theory is that the market actually got smart and gave the Fed what it wanted to ensure that there wouldn't be a 75 to 100 basis point hit on the next one. So this is actually a bullish crash. And that is a really interesting theory. Now, no, it's true, but the article was written with a lot of inside information on it, and it was published at Zero Hedge. Those guys do a pretty good job on the financial side, although typically they aren't very bullish. They're pretty cynical as a group. So for them to actually have a bullish take on this particular crash is actually potentially good news. A lot of people are seeing a big upside in the market as the year sort of rounds out later in the year, starting in the summer and going towards the fall and into Christmas. So, I don't think this is any sign for panic. Since Bitcoin hit 36, it's back up to 36.5. So, I do see some bounce back, some positivity. I don't know that the market will have another complete crash tomorrow, but we shall see. You never know. In the meantime, I really wish crypto weren't so tightly tied to the markets, because the markets are not going to be doing well soon. So it's not really a good sign for crypto that it's so tightly tied to a market for which we're expecting a pretty big depression coming up. There's a report today that 34% of retailers couldn't make rent in April. That's a big number. So 1 out of 3 retailers may be skipping rent. If you're holding commercial property, that's not going to help the value. If you're a small business, that's not going to help unemployment. The unemployment numbers were bad. We had a massive increase in unemployment, people applying for unemployment. Janet Yellen finally admitted that Biden's spending is directly related to inflation. We will file that squarely under no shit. The more money you print, the less the money that's here is worth. That's simple supply and demand. And for some reason, people on the news that are on the Keynesian side don't want to admit what is. They want to pretend that has nothing to do with it. But at least Janet came out and actually told the truth for once. So that's a nice thing. Pretty crazy day. It was a bloodbath day. We saw it crashed. I mean, it really crashed over about 45 minutes. Everything went parabolically down. And for the people that don't have a lot of money and they're watching their savings, kind of go away, it's easy to go ahead and panic. But really what happens is rich people end up buying your stake at a lower cost, and then it goes up. Smart people buy low and sell high. Dumb people buy high and sell low. If you've lost money, just hang tight. It always comes back. History shows that, and all you have to do is look at the 10-year trend for Bitcoin to realize that, yes, it's going up. So you're also seeing a lot what looks like paid, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. A lot of people are posting, I'm going to buy it Bitcoin at 12. You're seeing it so often, it's systematic, that it makes you really wonder if this is some sort of FUD farm. And they do have those. They have people that are paid to post negative things to scare regular people from their whole, from their whole positions, so that they panic sell and get out of the market. Who knows? I don't have any evidence of that, but I'm seeing the same language on many different boards that are all of the same pattern. and that's always a red flag. It's the type of stuff you see on Twitter. Certainly, there's a lot of bots on the Twitter side. This is on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. So a whole bunch of FUD. So watch out for the whole FUD thing. The best thing you can do sometimes during times like this, just stop paying attention. Just stay positive. Go have some tequila and enjoy a little Latin music and see what the next day brings. Because I think the future is very, very bright. It's just right now going to, like I said yesterday, if you listen to yesterday's show, I said could easily be a trap, the jump, and we could be looking at a drop. But I said it's going to get rough for a little while because we have June 1st. They're going to tighten quantitative easing. We got another 50 basis point rate hike at a minimum coming up. You're going to see some market turmoil, but overall, it's very, very bullish towards the end of the year. So you're seeing a lot more adaptation in the market. You've got badass companies like HapPhi coming and bringing more adaptation to the market and ways for consumers to make incredible amounts of money using products and residual income. So, and there's many other companies doing cool stuff too. Countries are adapting crypto, the fiat market apart, which means crypto becomes even more bullish. Central bank digital currencies are not going to work. So there's a lot of that sort of stuff. There's a lot of that sort of stuff coming on. So just stay positive. Hope everybody will bring you more news tomorrow, as we know. For today, it was not the best news day, but all hope springs eternal. Tomorrow will be another day. Everybody stay happy, stay safe. Have a wonderful Cinco de Mayo, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.